Hey guys, what is up? Schlappy here, and we are playing some Creativerse today. And you can see that we're over here in a mountains biome, not an extreme hills biome, it's called mountains. Pretty easy name. This is the biome we're going to be recreating today over in our biosphere. So I thought I'd come over and sort of look at what it looks like. So obviously we got a lot of stone, peak stone, and then snow. Three materials, pretty basic. I was over at the base I built in a mountain area, and I was like, oh, right, there was stone at some point. I replaced it all with peak stone, so I wanted these cheek black mountains. Came out looking all right, I think. So yeah, this is what we're going to be recreating today. Obviously, probably a smaller scale. There's also these trees that are sort of in it, these sort of snow-capped taiga trees. Don't know if we're going to put that in. But basically, this is today's mission. Is something like this. We got a lot of work to do to finish up the biospheres before episode 50, which is now the new goal. So I'm going to head over there, and we're going to just get right to work. Okay, so we're back over here, and let's just look at what we're going to do today. First off, I just want to show you guys, this side's going to be sort of our electricity side of the museum. We're going to have all kinds of little tinkers and things. And yeah, so I put these up. Originally, I was going to put them right on top of the pedestal, but I thought they looked kind of flat. So this way you kind of see them a little bit better, I think, which is kind of cool. We're missing one, the number comparison gate, I believe. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Simple for a hallway, and then over here we'll have all kinds of little machines and gizmos and whatnot. It'll be kind of cool, I think. So let's run over to the Extreme Hills biosphere that we're going to be building and look at it so we can get kind of a visualization of what it was before and, do the after. Always nice. I will say there's two things I want to do today. I want to get this biosphere complete, and I want to get at least the hallway laid out to the next sphere or dome. And I think I kind of wrote down like a little schedule because I said I want to get all 6 of these done by episode 50. I thought that'd be kind of a cool point. I want this entire side done. So I've kind of written out a little schedule. So if I get most of that hallway done and this sphere, I'm in good shape. But that's quite a bit of work. So anyway, let's look into this. So we're entering through down there. I want a big mountain right here, kind of in the middle, a dominating mountain. Quite high, quite high. And you're gonna kind of walk around it. I also kind of want these walls to be a little mountainous. The pathway might be quite small, and I'm not sure entirely what I want to use for the pathway. I have some ideas, but we'll get to that in a second. And then what I want, as you kind of round the corner, is I want to do kind of like a cool walkway up the side of the mountain, and I'm thinking I'm going to use like wood slabs, so it kind of looks like a makeshift stairwalk or something. And on the other side, so sort of you kind of come up around here. This is where you're going to exit. The other side, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put over there. I had sort of an idea for like a monastery, but these are large. They're large enough that they're annoying to build, but not quite large enough to do all kinds of crazy things. So anyway, I'm going to put the mountain in first, and then we're going to kind of do the rest of it. It's mostly a lot of clearing land in this first little bit. So see you guys on the other side. Liking this bridge, the more I kind of am near it. I think I like having these fences sort of at the start of it, though. The iron fences I find a very strange color to mix in with things. I'm going to iron. I don't have enough wood rods. Anyway, we're probably just gonna put like another 8 of these on that side. Anyway, I kind of want to give you the feeling because I've been building just a few minutes here, and I've kind of come across. I guess I've done just enough to kind of give you guys the idea of what I wanted to kind of accomplish with this. But I think this biodome, this sphere, is um, going to be the details that make it up. There's going to be a few cool things that I want to add into it that I think will really make this one quite neat. So this entranceway, I kind of wanted it to be obscured so that when you get in, there's sort of this feeling of like, whoa, as opposed to being able to see it through the door and being like, oh, okay, I can sort of see what's happening. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted there to be this, you kind of come out of it and go, oh, wow, okay. So this is just a sort of a rough little bit, but it's going to feel very, I want it to feel very claustrophobic. So you can see I've got it on both sides. I haven't done the part yet, but I want it to feel very tight, very claustrophobic, and I want it to feel like there's quite a bit of size, when in reality, this is actually only like 7 blocks tall, right? So we're kind of trying to mimic that feeling of these giant mountains, like this one here. When you see them, you're just, whoa. We want to mimic that in a very small area. So the idea is to be tight, claustrophobic, and have them very steep next to you. That's sort of an easy way to mimic size. And yeah, this mountain's going to come out and around, and then there'll be a few little details. I kind of want each biodome to have sort of things. No, I guess that's not true. I want them to have multiple points of interest. We've talked about this before, kind of 2, 3, 4 points of interest. This one is going to be kind of difficult because mimicking size, you kind of lose detail because we have this giant mountain in the middle. But I have some ideas of how we can add other points of interest. I'm also sort of slowly debating if I want to do the stone at the bottom. I know that's how they work. I know there is stone, but just like when I was building the mountain base, I still hate that stone texture. But anyway, yeah, so I just want to give you guys kind of that vibe. And now it's probably like 30 minutes of straight building, and I'll have this thing, this mountain in the middle complete. Mostly the digging that's kind of being annoying. But yeah, so that's what we're going for. All right, update 2. Not quite, I ran a peak stone, but something like this. This is going to come down like probably to here, so it's going to be very tight. It's starting to lose its luster because of this side. I think it's because the glass forms such a straight line, so I'll probably have to put some stone either up in front of the glass or replace some of the glass. It does cut into the dome, but that's not a huge deal. But yeah, there's also going to be a little bit taller, and then there's going to be like a snow cap, which I'm not entirely sure you'll be able to see from down there, but once you kind of come around the other side, you'll see there'll also be some snow on top of these ones. And I think that'll be a neat sort of thing. So yeah, it's slowly coming together, but now it's a peak stone run. Time for the dramatic reveal. No, it's not done. I'll get to another point. Also lighting. I put on the dome, finished up. I always forget that as soon as you put that on, all the lighting that was there by the light completely disappears. So I've got torches everywhere. I've built these up a touch. Put some snow up there, which I think does help out a lot. Then I've dug out pretty much all of it. Got quite a bit of space over here. So this is where we're going to have a pathway going up so that you can exit. Excuse me, my voice is still garbage. So that's where we're going to have a pathway up so you can exit. This side is where I'm a little confused about what we're going to have. The one part of me kind of wants to continue this thing so you can kind of see out. I think that's kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, that doesn't really, you know, I'm not really a big fan of that. We could just have more mountain, but I feel like we could do something more interesting. I just don't know what, I suppose. So I'm going to finish up these mountains. I just want to show you guys the little bit of progress. It's all dug out, so we're pretty low. I'm just going to do more work now. Yeah, been a bit of time. I had to go get some sand for the glass. I had to go get more peak stone. You know how it is. But the ground down here, I was considering using this dead grass a bit. Because you see this in the mountain biomes. I was considering this dead grass a bit, and then maybe some stone, maybe some peak stone. But I'm a little torn, so the ground yet to be determined. I guess the next big thing is just to do the mountain. Then, yep. So, before I get into the next part I want to do, I guess I'll show you guys. This was kind of the idea. Slabs going up. It doesn't look as good as I hoped it would. But you know what? That's not that's not terrible. So you kind of come up and then you get out over here. And this is still going to go up a bit taller. And I've been sort of contemplating what to do with this side over here. So this side's pretty well done. We just got like a few tweaks like here. And then, you know, gotta do the pathway. Hey, dude. I gotta do the pathway and, you know, a few other things here and there, but nothing really that major. This side, though, I've been contemplating. Now, one of my leading ideas is to do sort of a mountain that kind of comes down. So this is still a bit visible. We'll bring the glass right down. So this is still going to be visible. And then dig down quite a bit and have the mountain sort of plunge down and have this side sort of plunge down. So it kind of looks like we were on, I guess, a little bit of a ridge. And then right here, it's going to go just down. Is kind of the idea I'm thinking about. But then I'm like, I don't know how that'll look. So I'm just going to experiment, I guess. We also got to bring this guy over. So yeah, just a bit more, I guess, experimentation really to do. And, well, got quite a bit of peak stone left, so that's good, because that stuff's kind of a pain to collect. Anyway, so, yeah, just play around time, I suppose. Also got to get lighting in here. I'm thinking I'll put the lighting in the path. Think about using some of the... that. They kind of go together, right? Dead grass and that. Yeah, it's not bad. Biome's taking a while, though. A bit of a weird one to try and build, you know? So, I was talking about this path, and I wanted to do the dead grass, but I didn't really like the way it looked. So I thought, why not continue the wood that we were using for the pathway up the mountain? So yeah, I put these wood slabs. I've lowered all of this. I think I might lower that a little bit more. Cause I want to put grass, because, you know, you get grass in the valleys or whatever. Not sure if I... something like that will probably make the stone a bit more. Stone, just small details, you know, something like that. Also, the slabs make so you can put lighting underneath, which is nice. And I kind of wanted to feel like you're elevated up. I think that'll feel way more over here, and then you can go up. I've also started just digging this down, putting in peak stone, and I really like the vibe. I think if this comes down quite low, yeah. So for points of interest, we have one, bang. And then as you come around the corner, it shifts to sort of a different height for your, you know, viewing pleasure. Going down here, and then I think this pathway is kind of enough to be a third point of interest if I want to stick with that kind of thing. Just make it really small there. But yeah, so, you know, we got one mountain in the middle. We got this big divot here. And then sort of a pathway up the side. I think that's probably enough for this entire thing. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's... I also left these torches here. So these torches coming up, I figured they kind of work because whoever built this path probably needed lighting, and I think the torches actually work fine. So the only thing really left to do is dig out this side and just sort of make it look however I want. I'm thinking I might put some water in the bottom, you know, have like a valley with some water in the bottom. And then over on here, I'm actually going to bring the glass right down to like right here. And I think that'll be kind of a cool effect of... I don't really know. I think it'll just have a cool effect. Maybe it won't, and, you know, I'll have to take it out. But I think it'll be kind of neat. But yeah, I thought I'd give you guys sort of the last sort of update before it's probably finished, really. Just got to do this valley. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not sure it's the best representation of the biome. It's getting a bit sort of, I guess, like human interaction with the biome. But I'm okay with that. So, like, I guess what I mean is, like, I think with the pathway and stuff, it's getting a bit to the point where it looks more like a biome that somebody's come and, like, done stuff with, as opposed to just being the natural biome. But I think that's okay. So yeah, almost done. Not sure I'll have time to do the hallway today. But you know what? That's okay. So yeah, let me finish this up and we'll see it. I think we're pretty close to being finished. Don't know if we're fully, but let's see it. Let's see it. This is dark. I think that would carry over to here, right? We'll just replace that. Yeah, okay. The lighting in this game, man. Sometimes it is so random. So yeah, we got all this. I'm thinking I might replace this level with peak stone just because there is stone down below, but I think the peak stone is just so much nicer. That'll probably get done. And then over here, oh, we haven't done that part. But yeah, it goes all the way down. There's a little thing. When you kind of come up, you're like, oh man, that's pretty steep. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Now, how are we gonna do this? So this is all gonna be glass up here. This is all glass, I suppose, coming down. What the hell is that? What is this happening? Weird lighting glitch again. Okay. So we probably want this to peak stone underneath, right? Have glass down like this. Is that what I want? That's what I want. The inside of this guy. So this is pretty much, if you wanted a little glimpse into the process, this is pretty much what happens. Just play with stuff. If I don't like it, I take it out. And yeah, so let's go over there. Ah, just missed it. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, I think getting rid of all that, bring the glass down, oh my goodness, will be kind of cool. Did you just push me? You just pushed me, man. So many of these guys just wandering through. So yeah, that'll be kind of neat. Kind of neat. All right, a little bit left to do. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done, and just in time, because I'm out of time to record because I gotta go study for midterms. So anyway, yeah. Yeah. It looks so much better with the peak zone coming down just a touch further. Oh yeah. Definitely feels like the mountains biome. I will say it does still feel a touch sort of man-made. Like it does feel a touch unnatural. But I think I changed some of it so it kind of has different lines. Yeah, I really like the glass coming down. I think that gives a really cool vibe. I think it also kind of makes this mountain here feel a little bit more natural. Like, you know, the varying slopes I think are an important feature. My mouse is all over the place today. I'm not sure what's happening. I think it's dying slightly. It's not battery powered, so I think it's actually dying, you know what I mean? So yeah. I think this is why did I say yeah? I never said that. I think this is cool. It's claustrophobic. There's sort of this element of size. We need lighting somewhere over there. We put lighting. Want to sneak it. That'll really resonate down here, though. It's a touch lighter. Okay. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't have time to do the hallway today. I'll probably do that between episodes. Between episodes, there's a few things I want to do. I want to get this hallway connected. I want to get both of the other ones, the actual domes built, because that I can do sort of whenever. I want to get the domes built, and then, you know, we're on our way. We're trucking. So this is the extreme mountains biome. Any suggestions, let me know. I feel like there is some stuff missing. Perhaps more snow. But I'd like to hear what you guys think of it. Perhaps we could fit a tree down here, but I don't think that would really be great. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, but we're on pace-ish. Finish this biosphere collection soon, so that's really cool. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.